Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rosa, and today we are decorating for Halloween. So I'm kind of late to the game. There is currently 1 week left till Halloween while I'm doing this voiceover, but better late than never. So here you see me hanging some ghosts and some pumpkins made out of plastic cups. That is a little DIY that I made a few years ago, and it's reusable. I use it every year and I think it's pretty cute. Next, I am preparing my surface. I'm cleaning it, wiping it all down, so then I can start decorating with a fresh start. So I'm putting down the same tea towel that I had for my fall decoration. I tried using a different one, but I just preferred the colors of this one. And then I'm putting down a vase with some black twigs. I actually spray painted these twigs to make them darker, and I am just taping on with some double-sided tape these bats that I cut out. So a lot of my Halloween decoration, if you couldn't tell, I made myself, just because there's not too much variety here in San Miguel. If you don't know, I live in San Miguel, Azores. It is one of 9 islands that makes an archipelago in the middle of the Atlantic and is part of Portugal. Halloween here isn't very celebrated. It is more than it used to be. It's something very recent that came here. Trick-or-treating is not the same. Kids do go trick-or-treating, but it's not as festive as it is in North America. And people don't decorate their houses here. It's just very different. It's normal because Halloween doesn't originate from Europe. Halloween actually comes from Ireland, I think. Yes, Halloween does come from Ireland and Scotland, and then immigrants took it to North America, and it became a huge tradition in North America. So in Canada and in the United States, Halloween has been practiced for years and years, while here in Europe it wasn't very practiced. And I think here in Portugal, at least in the Azores, it's only been popular, well, not that popular, but it's only been practiced, like trick-or-treating has only been a thing here for 10 years. And trick-or-treating, you don't get chocolates here, you get on these like small little candies that you can suck on, and that's pretty much it. And kids don't really dress up as much as you would see in Canada and North America, but it is getting more and more practice here over the years. I think just COVID kind of made everything die down, but let's see if this year it's gonna get better. Anyways, here I am trying to decide what I want to put on this table. I did put in a trick-or-treating bucket next to the vase. I put on a pumpkin on the other side. This trick-or-treat sign I bought at the store here. I was so surprised to see this in stores here, but it made me really happy, and I think it was only $2.69, which is pretty good price for this sign. Next, I am using this leaf garland that I got from the Dollar Tree while I was in the States, and I am just tucking it in between some of the spaces and around the pumpkin. I also brought that pumpkin from the States. I got that pumpkin at TJ Maxx. Unfortunately, it did break while I was traveling. It was in my suitcase and the stem broke in, but I glued it back together, so it's all better. That black spider web that you see under the pumpkin, I got here in San Miguel. That was sold at Punny Ford. It's a store that does party themes in the city. And I usually try and hop by there because they have lots of cookie cutters and holiday themed things. So I was surprised to see that they had that. It was pretty cute. I decided to take some, and I kind of regret not buying more because I wanted to make a tablescape, and that would be a great thing to put under the plates. But I guess next time. Here I am adding in some small pumpkins that I got from Walmart. I'm just adding in a couple here or there to fill in the empty spaces. Next, I will be adding in this beautiful floral that I got here. It's something out at the Chinese or at the Chinese store. And then here are the clay pumpkins that I made by myself a few years back because you can't find any fake pumpkins here, so I had to make my own back then. And now I'm just adding in a couple leaves that I got off of Shane, just to fill in the spaces, make it feel like fall. No, Halloween is a very fall holiday, I guess you could say. This just brings back memories from when I was a child. And then I am adding in this witch pumpkin figurine that I bought last year at the same store that I bought the sign. And I'm just playing around with more cobwebs. You know, adding the cobwebs gives this Halloween decoration a whole different vibe. It just makes everything look more spooky. But dealing with cobwebs is kind of frustrating because it sticks to everything and it's hard to manipulate, in my opinion. Now I'm adding just a few spiders here and there to go with the cobwebs, trying to make everything spooky but cute. I think this decoration here is actually pretty kid friendly, so that is a plus sign if you have kids. You are about to see me lay down some acorns, and I actually used this a little bit earlier in the video too. These acorns are very long, I know. These are the acorns that we have here on San Miguel Island. The first time I saw them, I thought they were really strange, but it's what we have, and acorns are a part of fall as well. Here, as you can see, I am adding in actually this dessert bowl to elevate the pumpkin figurine, but I'm covering it with some cobwebs just to blend it in more to the scene and not make it as obvious that it's standing on a dessert bowl. I actually do that a lot with my decoration when I need to elevate it, just to give it different height levels to make it look a little bit more interesting. It's very useful to use different types of things to elevate it. In here, I am putting the classic Halloween candy corn. You can't actually find candy corn here in Portugal, at least not in San Miguel. I brought this from the States with me, and let me tell you, this is addicting to eat. I've always loved candy corn. I am so sad you can't find it here on San Miguel Island. Luis says that you can, but I don't think he's right. I've never seen it. Anyways, now I am filling up the trick-or-treat bowl or bucket with candy. Also, another thing that I brought from the States, because this is the actual good candy. I don't want the sucking candy that they have here. I don't care for that too much. I can be biased, probably because I grew up on this candy and Halloween in Canada. So when I came from Canada, I got really, really sad, I guess you could say depressed, with how Halloween was here. It really made me upset because Halloween is such a fun holiday for kids, and here it's just so toned down that it's not as interesting. So we are coming to an end to decorating this entryway table or front hallway table. I'm just adding a few finishing touches. I got these lights from the Dollar Tree. They are just pumpkin LED lights. I think it's very, very short. If I knew it was going to be this short, I don't think I would have gotten this from the Dollar Tree. I probably would have bought something from Walmart, or I saw that the Home Depot also had lights. But that's okay, it's still cute. And here is now an overview of the Halloween decoration. I hope you like how this turned out. I feel like it's very cute, very spooky, I guess you could say. Well, it's kid friendly. But this makes me happy. I know I only have it for a week, but at least it brings back memories from when I was a kid. I don't have any kids. But I still like decorating my home. I guess it's for the kid that's inside of me. It really makes me, I don't know how to explain it. It just comforts me to have the decorations in my house. yeah, I really enjoy decorating. I would do it for a living if I could. Anyways, we are coming to a wrap for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video and the decoration. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for future content, and I really hope to see you next time. Don't forget to leave in the comments down below what your favorite decoration was in this video. Until next time, bye!